Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to be notified of the latest videos. I'm Sage for Calkine Media. Today we're covering 5 ASX healthcare stocks not to be missed in September 2021. The healthcare sector is one of the most noticeable industries on the ASX, and healthcare shares never disappoint the market participants because of the increasing demand for health services. Additionally, the Australian healthcare sector has many well-established players that provide generous returns, consistent dividends as well. Let us deep dive and discuss 5 ASX-listed healthcare shares to look out for in September 2021. Rhinomed Limited. A leader in wearable nasal and respiratory technology, Rhinomed Limited has developed a novel wearable nasal technology platform for improving airflow and providing both drug delivery and diagnostic capabilities. On 27th August 2021, Rhinomed disclosed that the company had completed the development of the world's first nasal swab. The Rhinoswab JuniorTM trademark, designed specifically for children. The company has received ethics approval for a clinical trial to initiate with the MCRI, or Murdoch Children's Research Institute, at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. IDT Australia Limited. Australia-based pharmaceutical manufacturing player IDT Australia has broad experience in the development of high-potency and high-containment pharmaceutical products for local and global use. The company's annual report for the period ended 30th June 2021 included an NPAT of 2.1 million Australian dollars and a revenue worth 16.9 million Australian dollars. In March 2021, the company announced that it was working with the Australian Government Department of Health to provide support in COVID-19's vaccine manufacturing. Wellfully Limited. Australia-based wellness firm Wellfully is engaged in providing products for several target wellness sectors, such as personalised medicine, healthcare and anti-aging, personal care, nutrition, as well as weight loss. And the company highlighted that during the period ended 30th June 2021, it has delivered material progress across its development pipeline. The process on a therapeutic product range that uses Wellfully's magnetic misting technology for nebulizer applications continued at its Perth Science and Innovation Laboratory. Neuren Pharmaceuticals Limited. Neuren Pharmaceuticals is developing 2 pioneering therapies for the treatment of multiple serious neurological indications emerging in the early childhood and do not have any approved medicines. On the 1st of September, Neuren Pharmaceuticals disclosed that it has submitted an investigational new drug, or IND, application to the US Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, to treat Angelman syndrome. An ethics committee application has also been submitted to conduct the planned Phase 2 clinical trials at 3 hospitals in Australia. Dimerix Limited. Clinical stage biopharmaceutical firm Dimerix Limited is involved in developing innovative new medicines for unmet medical needs. On the 25th of August 2021, Dimerix announced that the company has commenced the Phase 3 clinical trial, Action 3, in individuals suffering from FSGS, the focal segmental glomerulosclerosis. Dimerix highlighted that up to 167 clinical sites across 18 countries are anticipated to participate in the trial, and the decision to continue the clinical trial will be finalised by an independent data monitoring committee based on the interim analysis findings. If you like this information, please like, share, comment on the video below, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, you'll be notified of the latest videos. But for more information and regular updates, head to the website calkinemedia.com. Sage here for Calkine Media.